Hey there, YouTube. Scott Stevens here. How you doing this evening? Welcome to another edition of College Football 25, Dynasty Mode. Tonight we have episode number 7 of the Miami Hurricanes Dynasty Mode. Says we have an excellent connection. Perfect way to start the evening. And this is the final stream from the condo. Movers are coming tomorrow, taking everything over to the house. Tomorrow night's live stream will be from the house and thus moving forward. All right. So, while I'm getting everything squared away, I hope everybody had a good weekend. Another Georgia player got arrested. Man, they are really out of control there under Coach Kirby. Things are not going off the field the way that they would want them to be. It's things are really out of control. That is a very toxic lifestyle there for the Georgia Bulldogs. And man, that's insane. I mean, you've had people killed in that toxic environment up in Georgia. So it's someone's got to do something about it. But as long as they keep winning football games, the people that can make change are not going to care. They won't care until the Bulldogs start losing some games. Then they'll give a shit. That's just the world we live in. We've been living in it for a long time now. All right, we got 2 good games for the Hurricanes tonight. One home, one on the road, as Miami works its way towards the college football playoff and a spot in the the SEC Conference Championship game. Hey there, Godspeed. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well tonight. Godspeed's coming from Cleveland. Is tonight SummerSlam? No. Yeah. Today's Sunday. I don't know when it is. Is it next week? I don't have any idea. Hey, Bonnie. Thanks for joining. All right, so we're just going to jump right into the action. But first, let's take a look at what's on tap tonight. The Hurricanes have 2 games as we move to the end of the regular season. We have an 11:30 a.m. kickoff at Florida International. The Panthers are 2-7. They are right there down the street from the University of Miami. It's less than 5 miles away, so that is a rivalry. And we then go to Orlando. So we got 2 road games tonight. Up in Orlando to take on 18th ranked UCF. The Knights are 6-3. And then tomorrow night's live stream, the first one from the house, you'll see the end of the regular season. Home against Coastal Carolina and at Minnesota State, visiting the Screaming Eagles. Tomorrow night's going to be a good stream. Tonight should be as well. It's next week. Okay, Godspeed, I got you. Not bad. Thank you for asking. Where's your top 25? There's the top 25. Oregon, 9-1, number 1. Florida State, number 2. They're 8-1. Miami's number 3 at 8-0. Ohio State, number 4 at 9-0. Now, I beat Florida State by 70 points. So tell me how they're ranked number 2. And I'm ranked number 3. They have 1 loss. It was to us. Thanks, EA. Beautiful sim logic there. All right, so let's jump into the action. We got the Florida International Panthers hosting the Miami Hurricanes. These two got into a huge brawl a couple of years ago. You might remember it was on TV. They don't like each other because they're about 5 miles apart, and those who don't get accepted to Miami usually end up at Florida International. So a lot of the guys know each other, and that leads to some hurt feelings on the field when you're kicking their ass. So let's see. Let's set our uniforms. I'm going to go with the white jersey. White pants. We're going to go with the white out today, huh? Okay. All right, so the Canes are going to go with the all white. which means FIU needs the color. They have it. Let's send it down to the field. Miami Hurricanes ranked number 3 in the nation. 8-0. Heavily favored here.
Stadium just outside of Miami, home to the FIU Panthers, as we anxiously await this battle on the gridiron, and this fan base is fired up. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Wow, not a lot of people here to see their crosstown rival Miami Hurricanes come to town, or come to the stadium anyway. They're not to town, they're already in town.
On the move from
And you would think, oh, he's got a seam, couldn't get to it. You would think that a lot of Hurricane fans would make the trek across town. I mean, it's not even across town, it's 5 miles away. But, you know, to see their number 3 team in action, but apparently they don't want to go over there. They're watching the game on TV this week. Nice stadium, nice rendering of it. They did a good job. Empty, as it usually is. First play of the game goes to Damian Martinez, and he picks up 8.
So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a
He is the big man on the ground for the Hurricanes. Cam Ward, of course, at quarterback. He's the senior. Martinez cuts it back. Look at that. He did shake off a defender, and he's got nothing but green in front of him. Canes are going to get the first touchdown of the afternoon.
Offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Indeed. Almost had him there. Guy had him wrapped up there and couldn't bring him down. That's why he's leading the nation in rushing, I'm pretty sure. Tampa Bay Rays made another trade this afternoon. Isaac Paredes went over to the Cubs, so the Rays continue their dismantling. The kick is good in front of an empty end zone seating area. And Miami, 2 plays, 72 yards. Only 33 seconds to get onto the scoreboard. And they lead this one early, 7-0.
It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the FIU,
I don't know if the Hurricanes have ever actually played at FIU. Panthers usually come to Hard Rock Stadium. I imagine if the Kings did go, that it would be a sellout, though, because the Hurricane fans would go there. Certainly.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders.
They're 2-7. They haven't shown up for much this year. But everybody loves to knock off the favorite.
You know, runs like this, oftentimes you're like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch. But
I hope everybody had a good weekend. Did you have a good weekend, Godspeed? Tell me what a weekend is like in Cleveland. Oh, man, he got hammered.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about.
That'll bring up 3rd and 9 at the 26.
One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested.
Played a little bit of Ultimate Team today.
How do you keep the defense?
Oh, look at the hole on the draw. And he gets the first down easy for the Panthers. Boring. I'm not a big fan of Cleveland. I've been there many times. I always found it exactly the same, Godspeed. I always found it kind of boring there. It's a very industrial city.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. They'll try the running game off the right tackle. Really nice stop.
Brought down at the 38. That'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Panthers.
Now facing facing a 3rd and long.
Wow, why did you go so early, Godspeed? You're there like 2 weeks early.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Did you know it was that boring before you went?
Momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
Robert Stafford, the freshman cornerback, first sack of the afternoon for him.
FIU
Hotels are cheap.
First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
That's weird. You would think the opposite. With the big pay-per-view in town, you would think that they would cost a little bit more. Restrepo got himself in a little bit of trouble there.
And they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And David, how they would
No, I hit the wrong button.
stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the
Yeah, you'd think hotels would be a little more expensive with a pay-per-view coming.
it's really
Martinez on the give.
they're going to try to do
He picks up 3.
This play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Off play action. That's
Out to Restrepo. Up. Made a juke. No, he didn't make a miss, though.
And in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And this guy
Oh, that's cool, Godspeed. That's cool.
Video game type stat numbers each and every week. Threw for over 300 yards last week. Is putting up another monster game.
First
today.
sketch of the day for Restrepo.
Heisman voters are watching.
Good for
This guy
26
wants to
yards.
bring the Heisman Trophy home.
Canes have quite a few guys in Heisman contention. That's complete.
Man, it's Horton.
Horton picks up the first down for Miami.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because
You can see the stadium pulse here at Florida International. Barely a blip.
Week in, week out.
Martinez with the cover. Nice block in front of him, and he gets down to the 1.
He's up to 80
They're going to mark him at the 2.
and he just continues to turn
He's
in
got 86 yards on the ground already.
productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
That's how you do it.
Keeping
Martinez on the carry again. Big block. Touchdown, Miami.
to the house. Touchdown, Canes.
Which one, Bonnie? There's Damian Martinez and Xavier Restrepo.
This area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The Miami band is louder than the FIU crowd.
He'll try to tack on one more.
And the kick is good. 1:40 to play in the first quarter. Canes lead 14-0. That drive covered 53 yards in 5 plays. A minute 23 off the clock. And the Canes have a 14-0 lead. We're about 2 months away from going to see Miami. Right here in Tampa against USF. I think it's the 4th game of the year.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start.
Hurricanes and USF.
And they really need to get it going
Uh-oh.
here, Jesse.
That's right.
Another first down. They're running the ball kind of well here against the Canes defense. Restrepo, yeah, that's his name. Xavier is his first name. Restrepo is his last name. Yep.
You've seen slow starts.
It is.
You got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use.
Yeah, he goes nowhere.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the
He's good though.
number 1 rushing
He's there. He's the Canes' top receiver. Hopefully, we're going to see him score a whole bunch of touchdowns in Tampa.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Pocket start
Pressure.
left.
Got him.
And the defense
Inside the 30. At the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 4th and 17 as we are in the final minute of the first quarter.
before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what?
here in the bad side of town of Miami, home of the Florida International Panthers.
Got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
SEC conference matchup here. Restrepo with the catch. He's got a lane, and he couldn't get to it. Number 4 there made a nice tackle. There is your projected college football bracket. Miami looking at a number 2 ranking and a bye week. If the playoffs started today, that would be a good way to start the playoffs. Uh-oh. Hurry up, hurry up. Snap it, Cam, snap it. Damn it. Every time that I read that shit in the upper right-hand corner, I get a delay of game call. Deontay Hill of Miami has 5 interceptions. That leads the nation. Tied for the lead. 1st and 15 at the Canes 40. Martinez on the carry. He's got a hole that closed very quickly. Only gained 1. He's got 89 yards on the afternoon. 11:30 kickoff for this one. Odd kickoff time for these two teams. Martinez again. Cuts back to the middle and runs into a host of tacklers. And it's now 3rd and 8. What happened?
We've reached the end of the quarter and Miami is on top.
Oh.
They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
They did. They did. Some of the FIU fans still fired up. There's a look at your SEC standings overall. Miami, the only team still undefeated within conference play.
Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Ward.
Oh, man, that was a screen pass, but they were in on me hard.
Trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
No, we cannot.
And the Canes will send out the punt unit.
At 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes
Good kick down toward the corner at the 10, and he's going to try and return it. And he gets out to about the 17, 18-yard line. No, wrong line there at the 22. Bain of Miami has 20 sacks on the year. Alston has 17. 1st and 2nd in the country. Blount has 12. That is 4th in the country. That's how powerful and dominating this Hurricanes defense has been this season. 3 guys in the top 5 in sacks. Give him some juju, Jesse.
Playmakers now. Get them isolated. Get them the football and let them go to work.
Off the play fake.
Oh, he got away from the first tackler, not the second. 3rd sack of the afternoon for the Canes.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their 3rd on the day, and their number.
Elijah Alston, senior right end. His 1st sack of the day, 3rd for the Canes D. Cam Ward's not in the top 5 passing. Huh. It's got to be close to being up there.
Exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he
Blitz got him at the 11-yard line, bringing up 4th and 21. He's blaming himself. I don't know how he could blame anybody else. He had no chance to look downfield. That blitz got through in a heartbeat. Elijah Alston gets credit for his 1st sack of the afternoon.
Because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
4th and 21 at the 11-yard line.
FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Restrepo standing in midfield. Fields it. Heads to the left. Cuts back to the middle. And he's hit pretty hard about the 35-yard line. They mark it at the 36.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They've jumped on them, executing at a
3:38 to go in the first half. Miami leading 14-0. Another screen pass. This one complete. Restrepo, he's got blockers. And he gets past that guy. One guy to beat. And they're going to call him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Xavier Restrepo. Wow, that was close. Let's take a look on the replay here. Caught it at the 37. Split the defenders there. To the 10, to the 5. I'm going to challenge that. I cannot challenge it. Too much time has gone by, I guess. The replay official controls reviews in this situation. Well, that sucks because I don't know, that was pretty close. Martinez on the carry. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Restrepo didn't get it. Damian Martinez did. Kent State beat Ohio earlier today, 21-10. Western Michigan over Northern Illinois, 35-21.
They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got play.
We have.
Be a problem for defenses all year long.
We have been.
Up to tack one more onto that lead.
The kick is good. 21-0 Canes lead here. 3:09 left in the first half. That was a two-play drive covering 35 yards in 36 seconds. Fourth-ranked Ohio State leading 22nd ranked Purdue 14-0 at the end of the first quarter at the Horseshoe.
What goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. FIU gets it back in the
Thank you, Kevin.
Send the offense back onto the field. They've taken 3 haymakers right across the jaw. Down
they have.
1-0, but David, now the chance to answer.
And this defense has been suffocating. And this is so hard.
Gain of 3, FIU. Cam Ward's 3 of 4 on the day, 73 yards.
An offense that has a lot of pride. They're not used to being in this position. I think it's going to.
They're 2-7. What do you mean they're not used to being in this position? They got a first down. They're moving the ball pretty well. They're 2-7. They've spent the season in this position.
Coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally.
Wow, that fooled me. I thought he handed that off. 2nd and 14 to the 34 now.
I'm going to pin my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line, but when you can have balance.
He holds on to it, and he goes nowhere. He should have handed it off. 5th sack of the afternoon for Miami.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game.
Got to be.
Big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could
Ruben Bain, the sophomore, left end, his first sack of the afternoon. Miami's starting to spend a lot of time in the Panthers' backfield.
Might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out.
3rd and 20 at their own 27-yard line. He's under pressure. Screen pass. Gets it off. He's got blockers. Nice gain, but short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th and 8.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down?
And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Will they get the playoff? No, they will not. 2 minutes left in the first half. Miami, 3rd-ranked Miami, leading Florida International 21-0.
FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
He's earning that NIL money. Restrepo again on the return. Sidesteps one defender. All the way up to the 37-yard line. Nifty little return there for Xavier Restrepo. Cam Ward calling signals.
They'll throw it on 1st
Time to throw. Man open. Trader to the sideline. Complete. Trader. He's got a step. Touchdown, Miami Hurricanes.
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense.
That didn't take long.
Explosive plays, another explosive plays.
It's a nice stadium here. Probably looks pretty cool when it's full. Josh Issa, Trader. Perfect cut, perfect pass, perfect catch. Down the sidelines, untouched. For a Miami Hurricanes touchdown. Late in the first half. Cam Ward, 136 on the day. That's his first touchdown pass. And the kick is good. One play, 63 yards. Perfect pass, 15 seconds off the clock. And it's 28-0, Miami. That one 5 yards deep into the end zone. Panthers don't bring it out. They'll have a first down at their own 25-yard line. Trailing 28-0 late in the first half here. They've moved the ball against the Canes. Oh, when they haven't been sacked, they've moved the ball nicely. Empty backfield for the Panthers. Clock continues to run. They have all three of their timeouts. Blitz from the outside. Got him. Blindside blitz. 7th sack of the half. And the Canes have brought a 3rd and 20 on the Panthers defense at their own 15-yard line. Robert Safford, freshman cornerback, his 2nd sack. And the Canes have spent a lot of this first half in the backfield of Florida International.
They've got to convert here to avoid a 5th.
Handing the ball off, they're trying to run out the clock in the half. We'll let them. We're not going to stop it. But if they kick it, we're going to return it. And they are. They probably could have let the clock run out. See, that's bullshit. I tried for a fair catch again. I tried to settle for a fair catch.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ricardo Silva Stadium.
This halftime report brought to you by Fanatics.com. Use the link in the description below to get to Fanatics.com for all of your college football needs. They have daily specials on their website, so make sure you check them out. Officially licensed everything. College, football, apparel, t-shirts, sweatshirts, everything you need at Fanatics.com. All right, second half about to get underway. Miami kicking off. That would have been key if the Panthers could have scored at the end of the half and then got the ball right back. They could have got back into this one. They were unable to do so. They're going to return this one. Hurdled the tackler, nice move, but he didn't go much further, and Florida International will start with a first down at their own 12-yard line to open up the second half. It's one of the quietest first halves Miami's had this season.
One play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how.
On the ground again, another first down. Panthers once again moving the ball on the ground against the Canes defense pretty well. Their passing game has been terrible. They're not getting the quarterback any protection at all, but their ground game is seeing moderate success against Miami. Not that time.
Today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up.
That didn't work. 3rd and 11 now at their own 25.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun.
They keep it on the ground again. Moved it a little bit, but short of the sticks. It's going to be 4th and 6. 41 yards on the day for the Panthers running back. Not going to return any punts here in the second half. And it's inside the 10. They'll mark it down at the 9. That's where the Canes will set up shop with a 28-0 lead.
Angling it toward the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something.
Martinez on the carry, bullies his way for 9. He's got 105 yards on the day now. 2nd and 1. Canes can take a shot, and they're going to do so. We're going to look at Trader again here. And he's by himself. He's got a step. Man coverage. He beat his man. Joshisa Trader. I don't know why I can't say his name. Touchdown Canes. Joshisa Trader. I don't know why I have such a hard time with that name. Joshisa. Man coverage. Clean cut. Perfect pass. Touchdown for the freshman.
There's no end in sight for these guys.
The good news for Florida International, they've been running the ball fairly well, so they've been able to kill a lot of clock. Trader, 2nd catch of the day, both for touchdowns. He's at 144 yards receiving on the day now. Oh, I forgot to tell you, we went to see that Twisters the other day, Friday. And I can say very confidently it is not my story. They did not steal it. It was all right. It was way too much like the original Twister. So I compared notes with the production company on Saturday. I talked to her, and she agreed. And she's going to pitch all of the companies involved in that project this week. She's going to pitch them our Twistertown project, see if they're interested or not. You know, they like tornado stories.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to
So it's not a bad idea to pitch them, now that we know we don't have to sue them.
And get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It was all right. You know, I haven't been to a movie theater in a long, long time. I'm talking maybe the 90s the last time I went to a movie theater. Things are so different. We couldn't figure out where to buy tickets. There was nobody in the ticket booth anymore. You got to buy the tickets at the concession stand, and then the concessions were absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the concessions cost more than the 2 tickets for the movie. It was, and I'm not joking. We went in the afternoon, so it was about $20 for the tickets. They were about $10 each, $10.50 each for the movie tickets. And I got a popcorn soda candy combo. It must have been $30, man. It was ridiculous. And they give the lady told me that the soda had free refills on the soda. Oh, wow, that should have been picked. Heavy pressure there. Ward got it off, but not a good pass. Lucky to get away with that one. But they told me that I had free refills on the soda. I couldn't have drank that soda if I had a week to drink it. That shit was so big, it was ridiculous.
That would have been for their first pick of the game.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That
I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to need a refill.
hands, he's just got to catch
3rd and 10 for the Canes here. That was
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick
nice.
it up through the air.
Ward was hit when he let go of the ball. Number 73 didn't pick up his block there. Could have been a bigger play, but it's a 1st down for the Canes.
The screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And man, this guy's shown
Yeah, that was the soda was absolutely huge.
He can handle the moment. He can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he
We have
finishes this season.
complimentary free refills as I'm carrying a
Had a phenomenal
12-gallon
year. Now is the time
cup of
to make the
soda
season
to my seat. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to need it.
Threw that one with some serious
But it was,
this senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of
you know,
space.
I don't know. I haven't been to the movies in a really, really long time.
Forcing the defense to
And
adjust.
I got to say, it was not...
First down and once more.
nice move by Martinez.
Defense giving up
Who's hurt? There you go. It wasn't really all that pleasant of an experience.
injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
It was expensive as shit, but yeah, it's a good idea, Godspeed. It's a very good idea.
And the Canes will
But it was
put up on
35 minutes, and I swear to God, I'm not lying or exaggerating. We timed it. There were 35 minutes of previews and coming attractions. 35 minutes. I think that's a little ridiculous.
And he is
They said the movie started at 2:30, so we got there at 2:15,
attack has had no problem
and the movie did not start until like 3:05. Cam Ward hits the 3,000-yard passing mark on the season, so very good season for him. But yeah, 35 minutes of coming attractions. That is ridiculous. When you consider the fact that each one is about a minute long. I mean, it was just over and over. It just never stopped. It was that wasn't fun.
The Hurricanes trying to pay off
The movie was okay though. It was all right. I did not find it spectacular.
attacking through the air.
Looking to the left, incomplete.
Incomplete.
I saw a lot of. We almost left actually about halfway through because I just kept seeing Twister. I kept seeing scenes from Twister being replayed in Twisters, and it was a little annoying. And kind of felt gypped a little bit. You paid money for that. But Bonnie wanted to stay, so we stayed. And it turned out it wasn't that bad a movie. They casted the movie well. The main girl, she was pretty good. The guy opposite her, he was cast pretty well.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing.
It wasn't that bad a movie.
Doesn't have it.
Several flaws in the movie
Setting up 3rd down.
that would not have happened if it was my movie.
3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
Touchdown, Canes!
And the punishment has been
See, that's the thing. When my shit gets made,
touchdown.
I'm gonna have some say in it. Not gonna have 100% say in it, but there's not gonna be anything that's questionable.
Absolutely no answer.
And this guy, he's driving his truck right in the middle of a tornado, putting his anchors 2 feet in the ground, but the glass doesn't break. None of his windows break. Come on, man. That is complete. All kinds of shit is slamming into the truck, but nothing breaks the glass. Come on.
They'll try to
That's not realistic at all. And her system to dissolve the tornadoes,
even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin.
even though it worked, what's the big deal? How are you going to do that over and over again? 9 plays on that drive, 78 yards, a minute 24 seconds.
Currently up big right now in a game they'll be
And the Canes strike again.
for some time.
And they lead 42-0. But her system of the whatever
If anything big happens,
powder mixture, whatever.
On that one, Kevin, let us know what
Exactly, guys. That's what I said. Superman glass.
on offense.
But it broke when it rolled at the end. It broke. But he drove right smack in the middle of what, 3 tornadoes, and the glass didn't even crack.
Make a play, David, and get this thing going.
That was amazing. Shit's bouncing off the truck, all kinds of stuff, but
Plays that you know you can run
the glass never broke. Alston's hurt. That's not good.
Get some positive momentum.
But her system, you would have to have somebody all over the country in tornado area, ready to drive into a tornado to do it. The whole story just made absolutely no sense. So she did that, and she came up with a formula that worked. But what were they going to do? Have teams all over the Midwest? I mean, tornadoes rarely ever strike twice in the same spot. We're going to take him out. Bruised ribs. We got a good lead, so he can come out. You're going to have people stationed all over the country. You can't predict where the tornadoes are going to be. And you're going to have people driving trucks driving into the tornadoes to stop it. The story made no sense at all. I mean, I get it. You know, she was trying to... Oh, that just went in. She was trying to get her formula in there, and they did it. They got it done, but so what? How are they possibly going to carry that out again, over and over and over again, in 5,000 areas around the Midwest? You can't. So the story made... I don't want to say it didn't make any sense. It made sense. It had no purpose. The story had no purpose. Is she going to drive all over the Midwest and drive into a tornado every time there is one? I don't think so. Ward, across, complete to Arroyo. First down, Miami, and that might be the final play of the third quarter. It will be. Canes will let it run out. 3 quarters complete here on the other side of Miami. Canes leading 42-0. Yeah, the story, it had no purpose. I can't say it didn't make sense, but it had no purpose. You couldn't keep that up. Like the first Twister movie, that story had purpose. They used those pods to gain information to try and help with the forecast and stuff. But her solution, it could not be carried out over and over again, so it was... Made no sense. It didn't make no sense. Yeah. But what are they going to do, Godspeed? They're going to keep them all over the place? You know, it really had no purpose. It wasn't a Scott Stevens thriller, I can tell you that. Damn it, I tried an RPO and screwed it up again. I can't say that it sucked. It didn't suck. But it kind of didn't have a purpose. But it wasn't that bad. It was cast well. The special effects were okay. I don't foresee myself going to a movie again for a long, long time. The next movie I plan on going to will be mine.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
It is not.
At this point, the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. There's time on the clock. Keep trying.
Looks like Allen on the run picks up 12 and a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point that seems they can do. Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys
Allen again. Another first down. Move them chains. 3:25 to go. Clock continues to move. Miami, the third-ranked Hurricanes, leading Florida International 42-0.
Make something happen. Strip the football. Do something.
Backup quarterback in as well. Second team playing for the Hurricanes now. Second and goal, under 3 minutes to play in this one. All Canes. And he did not get in. He didn't even catch it. Wow. Jacoby George, 14 receiving touchdowns this year for the Canes. That's tied for the lead in the nation.
After getting stuck, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? From the gun, wants to pass.
Over the middle, right into the linebacker's hands, and he couldn't hold on. All right, field goal. Uh-oh. God damn it. Shanked it. Wide left. She was doing all right this morning, Godspeed. Thank you for asking. I haven't heard from her today during the day, but she seemed like she was doing all right this morning. Said she had a beautiful day of doing absolutely nothing planned for today. 2:44 to go. Third ranked Miami leading Florida International here 42-0. Another sack inside the 10. How did they mark him down at the 11? I really got to question a lot of these spots in the game. I don't see how you mark him down at the 11. Marley Cook with the sack. Let's see. That's his first of the day. Now, where is he down? There. Right there. That's not the 11-yard line. Yeah, his ass hits the ground at about the 8. Nothing else touched the ground before then. So how do you mark him at the 11?
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. On the run, it's Jenkins.
Around the corner. Now see, why is that not a sack? Why is that not a safety? He made contact with the ground in the end zone.
I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this.
He got around the corner fast, Marquise Lightfoot. He was light on his feet. First sack of the day. Look at, he's hit the 1 when he gets hit. And his knee comes down in the end zone. That's a safety, people. The spots in this game are really terrible.
Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Couldn't find
Well, that's a safety.
the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
But if you're standing at the 20, Godspeed, and you hit him at the 20, and he goes down and his knee hits at the 18, they mark it where his knee comes down. Wherever your body part hits the ground is where they mark the ball, whether it's your ass, your leg, your hand, whatever, that's where they mark the ball. So in that case, they should mark it down. In that play, they should have marked it down in the end zone. Let it go. Hey, Derek. Not too bad. My weekend wasn't too bad. How was yours? No worries. No worries, man. People have things to do, Derek. It's understandable. No worries. No need to apologize. Hope you had a good weekend. Mine wasn't bad. Canes start at the 33-yard line. Allen tries to turn the corner. He does. One-man debate. Jokes the shit out of him. Continues down the sideline. A.J. Allen, touchdown, Miami. Canes have a short bus ride back to campus after this one. And they'll be celebrating the whole 15-minute ride as they now lead 50-0.
I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to
A.J. Allen. He's the sophomore, and he's looking strong. He has a very bright future here in Miami. Indeed, Godspeed. It's going to be fun to watch him develop. He only gets into games late, and he's still got a lot. Look, he's got 91 yards rushing. He's a third-string guy. Again, he shanks a kick. That's 2 in a row. 2 in a row, a field goal and an extra point. 67-yard touchdown run by A.J. Allen. Puts the third-ranked Canes up 50-0 with 1:45 to go. I guess my kicker has no confidence, huh? First game of the night, Derek. First game.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to instead.
We're going up to Orlando next to take on UCF.
The Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive later.
Well, they ran into a
He got hit hard.
I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not
The
as good.
Jimmies and the Joes. 1:40 to play. Florida International. They move the ball semi-decently on the ground, but their pass protection, as you can see, like right there, not very good. 11th sack given up.
tell.
So how was your weekend, Derek?
What was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all
Second
over
sack by Lightfoot on this drive.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Pressure again, and down he goes again at the 8. See, they mark him at the 8. He went down at the 6.
Man, is that just indictment of the day? Your quarterback getting drilled.
His ass hit the ground at the 6-yard line.
Sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that.
We're noticing that a lot here. Here's where he gets hit. He's not down. Now he's down. His knee went down at the 11, not the 8. I'm seeing a lot of issues with the spots in this game here.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone.
And that's going to go to the 36-yard line where Miami will take over. Very good, but very short. Yeah, I hear that, Derek. 54 seconds left. Third-ranked Miami with a 50-0 lead against their crosstown rivals, the Florida International Golden Panthers. A.J. Allen has 95 yards rushing on the day. See if we can get him to 100. Big hole. He'll get that and more. He's found his way through. He worked and juked his way through the defense. And A.J. Allen has another touchdown for the Miami Hurricanes. He was just trying to get 5. He ended up getting 65, I think. I didn't even use speed burst on that or juke or anything.
An exclamation point to go with it. Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Nobody touched him. This kid's got a very bright future with the Hurricanes, no question. He's the third-string guy. And he's got 156 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Finally, a kick is good, and it's 57-0 Miami. Should be 62. 2 plays, 64 yards, 34 seconds came off the clock.
Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
Deep kickoff to the back of the end zone, and FIU will not return it. Panthers are going to fall to 2-8 on the season. Miami will improve to 9-0, hoping to regain the number 2 spot in the polls from Florida State, who we beat by 70 points. And he's got from behind again.
It's been terrible. Nothing's worked, Palmer, all day. You got a little bit of time here left. Maybe try to do something and try to get on the board.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, they might not win the game, guys, but
They may not win the game.
just want to see
Get him.
something.
Hit again. Sack number 12. Maybe 13. We'll decline it. 3rd and 15 on their own 20.
Obviously very happy with results of the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Getting some heat.
Again, flush from the pocket. Again, dropped from behind.
And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach.
He's got 17 carries for negative 102 yards. That's impressive. Really? All right, I'm going to return it. The clock's going to run out. Yeah, all right. 3rd-ranked Miami destroys Florida International 57-0. The Canes improved to 9-0. Florida International falls to 2-8.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of
Damian Martinez, 9 carries, 105 yards, 3 touchdowns before he was given a seat to rest up. Thank you, Godspeed. And the Canes will pack up the bus and head to Orlando next for a date with the UCF Golden Knights.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, let's see. 14, 14, 14, and 15. Pretty even across the board. Hey, Z. You live in D.C.? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. All right, let's take a look at the total offense. Third-ranked Miami, 611. Florida International, negative 19 on the game. Wow. Player stats. Cam Ward completed 12 of 17 for 320 yards, 3 touchdowns. Reese Poffenbarger, 1 for 3 for 27 yards. On the ground, Damian Martinez, 9 carries, 105 yards, 3 touchdowns. A.J. Allen, the sophomore, 7 carries for 156 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. And DeMarcus Compton, a freshman, had 1 carry for 3 yards. Oh, you're visiting D.C. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. See, I like D.C. I've been there many times. Josh, she's a traitor. 3 catches, 150 yards, and 2 touchdowns, a long of 81. That's the high in the day. Damian Martinez, 2 catches, 41 yards. Xavier Restrepo, 2 catches, 62 yards. Ray Joseph, 1 catch for 27 yards. Elijah Arroyo, 1 for 19. Wow, they really spread it around today. Jacoby George, 1 catch for 5 yards. A.J. Allen, 1 for 21. Cam McCormick, the senior tight end, 1 for 11. And Isaiah Horton, the sophomore, 1 for 11 yards. So the Canes improved to 9-0 with the destruction of their crosstown rivals, the Florida International Panthers. All right, we'll bump it up to next week, and then we'll do our recruiting. We're going to Orlando next to take on the UCF Golden Knights. They were ranked. Well, we got a commitment halfback, Stephen Street from Port St. Lucie. He's a 3-star guy. Committed halfback, Alex Espinoza, 3-star guy out of Bradenton. So we got 2 commitments this week. 4 people moved us up to 4th, and somebody ditched us and committed to the Gators, bastard. All right, no worries. Elijah Alston, SEC Defensive Player of the Week, 1 sack, 3 tackles, 6 for loss. Good line for him. That makes him the National Defensive Player of the Week as well. All right, so Miami did get the number 2 spot back. We are 9-0. Florida State falls to number 4. Ohio State is number 3 at 10-0. Oregon number 1 at 9-1. So we overtook Florida State as we should. And UCF, the Knights are 7-3. They are ranked 14th. All right. So we got a big matchup in Orlando for the second game of the evening. There's your Heisman candidates. 4 of the top 5 belong to the Miami Hurricanes. Let's look at our recruiting for the week. I didn't earn any coins this week, huh? To upgrade my coach? Nope. Did not. All right, so let's see. We have 23 people on our board. Let's see. This guy went to the Gators. Fuck you. Get off my board, bitch. And these 2 guys committed. Those are commits. All right, so let's move them down here. And we still have 7 guys on our board that have not committed yet. We have 450 hours to work with. We got these 2 guys that we've not given them any attention yet either. All right, we need to give these guys attention first. Okay, this guy, he's a gem. Still has us first. Can we visit? We can have him visit. He can't visit. He's already visiting somebody in week 13. That's the only home game we have left. That sucks. Well, let's see. We got a pretty good lead on Florida, though. I don't understand. Why can't we? He doesn't have any visits scheduled. He's down to his top 5. That's when you schedule your visits. Why can't I schedule him for this week? He's not visiting anybody else. Thanks, EA. This guy is visiting. This guy's visiting. He's set. This guy's set. Alright, let's see. Is he ready to schedule a visit? He is. But he cannot come during week 13. Why? Why can't he come during week 13? He doesn't have anybody scheduled. Maybe there's a limit to how many people can come each week? That's what I got to go by. That kind of sucks. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they have to be to their top 5 before they can schedule a visit. I can't schedule one for this guy because he's only in his top 8. Anyway, the other guy, I can still hit him up. He has 10 hours available. Nope, I can't do anything with him. This guy has 20 hours available. I can send him a DM and say hi. Alright, let's look at these guys down here. Yeah, we found ourselves a gem. He's a 3-star guy. Does that mean he's maybe a 4-star? I don't know. Let's send him an offer. Offer him a scholarship. We cannot schedule a visit, but we can send the house. And he's got 15 left, so we'll send him a DM as well, and we'll search him on social media. Alright. So we'll put him right there, alright. And then this guy we haven't looked at either. Alright, he's good. Offer him a scholarship. Can't visit, but we'll send the house. Send him a DM and search him on social media. Alright. So we still have some hours left and a bunch of scholarships, so let's find 5 more guys to add to the board. Oh. There we go. I think we were at like 500. We're definitely into the 3 stars. Alright, those are targets. Alright, here's one. Go for guys that are interested. And you have a higher chance to get them. Oh, did not mean to do that. Alright. So we'll scout them. See the delay? That bugs me. It's because it's the online Dynasty. I don't like that. 75, alright. We'll contact friends and family, and then he's locked in, alright. We have 160 hours left. Oh, nope, I offered him a scholarship, damn it. You have to scout him first. See that? And he's a bust. Bitch, I just wasted a scholarship offer on him. That sucks. You gotta pay attention. That's why you scout first. Don't offer a scholarship until you scout him. Because now I got a scholarship offer to a guy who's gonna suck. Hopefully, he won't accept it. Alright, we got 40 hours left. Alright, so we'll scout this guy. Alright, and he's a gem. Okay. So we'll... Now, I don't know, you're a 3-star guy. What is a gem for a 3-star guy? It means he's actually a 4-star guy? That's acceptable. Send the house. Oh, I don't have any more hours. Okay. We'll search him on social media. Okay. For now. All right. And let's take a look at the top classes and see where we rank. We're still not in the top 13. We're number 18. 13 commits, 10 4-star recruits, and 3 3-stars. 18th class in the nation for right now. Can't be upset with that. All right, so those are the games for this week. There's your top 25. Take a look at the SEC. In the North, Georgia 7-3, 7-1. Georgia Tech 6-3, 6-1. Wow, their game is going to be more important than usual. There's Alabama 8-2, 6-2. Auburn still in the hunt as well, 7-3, 6-2. In the South, Miami leads the division 9-0, 8-0. Florida State 8-1, 6-1. Bethune-Cookman, they're in the hunt, 8-2, 7-2. So is Florida A&M at 7-3, 6-3. UCF 7-3, 5-3. Florida A&M actually, with those 3 conference losses, they're done. So is UCF. So it's a 3-team race: Miami, Florida State, and Bethune-Cookman. Miami beating both of those teams has the tiebreaker over them, so that's good. Award watch list, we don't need to see that. Bowl projections, let's see. Let's look at the bowl projections. Does it go upward? It does not. As of today, the Canes are slotted for a Sugar Bowl appearance in the college football playoff. We'll take a look at that. If that was to start today, the Canes would be a number 2 seed and take on the winner of Alabama and Kentucky. That would be an interesting matchup. Okay. Very good, very good. Wait a minute. Where's my depth chart? All right. And check the injury report, and then we go to Orlando. All right. So what you like to see, an empty injury report. All right. 14th ranked UCF hosting number 2 Miami. Should be a good one. All right. Helmet's always white. Go with the white jersey. Orange pants, that's a nice look. Alright, so we're going to go with the white top, orange pants. We're going to go all dark, alright. Looks good, looks good. Alright. Another SEC South Division in-state rival, number 2 Miami, taking on the UCF Golden Knights.
Home of the Knights of UCF. What do you think about that? And this crowd is ready for a big one. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Rainy afternoon here in Orlando. Looks like a sellout crowd. Definitely a packed house. UCF kicks off. Miami takes it out of the end zone. Heading to the left, back to the middle, and he's taken down at the 24-yard line. Cam Ward, 3,033 yards passing on the season, 46 touchdowns, 2 picks.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all.
Stadium is rocking here in Orlando.
People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Ward looking deep. Couldn't hold on. That was Arroyo.
You know what I really like?
Got a hand on it, but could not bring it down.
You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle...
Definitely rocking the house here at Camping World Stadium in Orlando. Give us to Martinez. He bounces it to the outside, and he is gone. The Canes are going to hit pay dirt first with a Damian Martinez touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so...
Martinez starts the rainy afternoon off
Small drives together,
on a solid note for Miami. Big hole to run through. Offensive line really opened that gap up. And the sellout crowd here in Orlando now in a stunned silence as their squad is down quickly 6-0.
PAT unit on the field.
And the kick is good. 7-0 Miami early on.
That drive took no time at all.
2 plays, 76 yards, 19 seconds.
Run for the touchdown. The kickoff-
Damian Martinez had nothing but green in front of him there. There's the kick right down the middle, 4 yards deep into the end zone. UCF going to take it out.
It's Johnson.
And he goes nowhere. Brought down at the 10.
The end zone, and he's knocked down.
Deani Hill, 5 picks on the year. 2 pass breakups, 25 tackles.
You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat...
This stadium used to be called Camping World Stadium, but apparently they changed the name of it. I can't read what it says on the field over there, but it definitely doesn't say Camping World Stadium like it used to be.
Want to crank the tempo.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single...
Pressure. Got him. Inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. First sack of the day for the Canes defense.
So excited to finally get the football after giving
That'll bring up 4th and 17 at the 3. You better believe the Canes are coming after the punt. Elijah Alston, senior right end, with the sack.
early and doing their job.
I don't know how he got credit for the sack. We're coming straight rush.
The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt.
Pin them back from their own end zone.
Looking forward to the punt.
Nice pocket around him. He gets the kickoff. Restrepo stands in midfield.
Gets it out of there.
Takes it to the right, and he makes it to the 40. They mark it at the 39.
Picks up just a little bit of yards. How about the oath? And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field.
Looks like it says FBC Mortgage Stadium.
Last time and put this one in the
They
end
must
zone.
have changed the name.
Great
Martinez
job. Offense was clicking everything
with the carry. He gains 5.
and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Seem to. Martinez on a carry again. Big block. Knocks somebody on their ass, and Martinez is gone. Touchdown, Miami Hurricanes. That was a huge block to open up a lot of green for Martinez to get through.
Call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
That was a monster block in front of him. We'll have to keep an eye out and see who that was.
All over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
We're hoping he comes back next year. I didn't see the block there. It's closer to the line of scrimmage. No, we didn't see it. 115 yards already for Damian Martinez, and the kick is just inside the left upright. 14-0 Miami, 2 plays, 39 yards, 30 seconds. There was that block. It was number 73. He leveled that dude. Opened up that gap.
Ready to kick it away.
Kick is perfect. 3-4 yards deep. And Knights are going to take it out. And he gets to the 13.
Bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
If the playoffs started today, Miami would have a bye.
Go back to work.
and take on the winner of the Alabama-Kentucky game. That would be an intriguing game.
No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
The Knights will hustle to the line.
What do you guys want to do for the playoffs? Godspeed, Derek. I'm going to let you guys decide. Do you want to watch all of the playoff games that Miami is not in, or do you want to simulate them? Whatever you guys decide you want to do, that's what we'll do. I think it'll be kind of cool to watch all of the games that we're not involved in, since it's the playoffs. We'll return this one. Yeah, do you guys want to watch the playoff games that we're not in, or do you want to simulate them? Restrepo on the 45. Who called a fair catch? I didn't. Good Lord, I call for a fair catch all the time and he doesn't do it. This time I didn't call it, and he does it. You want to watch all the other games, Godspeed? Yeah, in the playoffs? All right. What do you think, Derek? Are you still here? I think that'd be fun to do. See a lot of good matchups. Martinez cuts back to the middle. He gets 4.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could
Martinez is up to 119 yards. We're halfway through the first quarter. Ward calling motion. Play action. He's got a man across the middle. And it's the secondary tight end with the catch, McCormick.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. We watch that Alabama-Kentucky game, watch all the other matchups.
I would say he's going to find that guy.
Kind of cool. And it'll extend the season as well. A few more days. Is he in? Wow, that was close. That was close. Where did his knee go down?
Defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter.
Let's take a look at that.
Have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort.
Oh, I don't know. Well, let's see. This will be a better view. You just don't want us to see, do you, bastard?
The Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 1. Ward, Martinez, touchdown, Canes.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
All right, so that's what we'll do, Godspeed. We'll watch all of the playoff games that are not Hurricanes. We'll watch them intact. We'll watch them from the broadcast view, the broadcast camera, like it's on TV. That'll be cool. It'll be like scouting. And now with the new 12-team playoff system, we'll have some good games to watch. Again, just inside that left upright, but the kick is good, and it's 21-0. 4 plays covering 55 yards, a minute 13 seconds. And the Canes out front here early on the 14th-ranked UCF Knights. 12th-ranked Ole Miss has a 7-0 lead on UTSA late in the first quarter in that one.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They hope to be able to cash in.
And we'll see how long the broadcasts are of those games. Streams are we're doing about 2 hours per stream now, which is good. So if we watch a couple of games, oh, I pulled the receiver off. Damn it! If we watch 2 games, 3 games, so we may not play any games on a particular night in the playoffs. That's fine. We'll watch the other ones. It'll be like scouting our potential opponents, so that'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to watch some of those matchups.
The Knights racing to the line in the hurry up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And he's short of the sticks. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the Miami 44-yard line. Late in the first quarter, UCF trying to get some sustained pressure here, and he is not going to get to the marker. And they're going to go for it on 4th and 2 at the Canes 44. Late in the first quarter. Yeah, it's not bad. They don't get it. He's under pressure, and he got the pass away, but it's incomplete. And the Canes will take over on their own 44.
So huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play.
Ward,
Nice job.
lots of time, a little bit of pressure. Hit as he let it go.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him.
They do, Jesse. Tell us all about it.
The play action fake.
Oh, that was a bad pass. Wow. I should have took off with him. Now it's 3rd and 10. I should have ran with Cam Ward. He's got good speed. 3rd and 10 for the Canes. Oh, wow, they're on him in a heartbeat. He got away from the first guy, but not the second. And UCF, their D-line, starting to make some waves here. First quarter's complete. Second-ranked Miami leading 14th-ranked UCF. 21-0. On a rainy afternoon here in Orlando.
And the Canes decide to punt it away.
Yeah, we might as well.
They hope the punt can bail them out.
Ah.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week.
Wow, that was terrible. Knights take over on the Miami 48.
Ready to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you
Quick hitter, gain 5.
and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing.
Canes' offense hasn't been as explosive tonight as it has been in previous streams. Could it be that the AI starting to come around a little bit?
That will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications.
He got a first down and more.
Well, David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Well, only for one team so far. Oh, screen pass. Gain 3.
Doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
UCF 7-3 on the year, so they've had a lot of success this season. Ooh, that was a brutal tackle. Harvey's up to 21 yards on the day. 3rd and 1 for the Knights at the Canes 23. And he does not get the first down. Very close, but he did not get it. And they're going to try for the field goal.
The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt.
The kick is up, and it is good. The Knights are on the board, trailing 21-3. Six plays, 27 yards for the Knights. 1 minute, 34 seconds is what it took. They're on the board, and they kick off. Kane's going to take it 3 yards deep into the end zone. They're going to pull it out. He's got a lane. Oh, man, he had a lot of green in front of him. Couldn't get around the corner. That was close. Canes start at their own 28. Up by 18.
after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's
Martinez on the touch pass, heading to the outside. Jukes around one man, jukes around two. Third man brings him down at the 45. Mark it at the 46.
Set up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Buffalo beat Ball State earlier today, 31-17.
Looking to move it through the air.
Cam Ward, lots of green, takes off, and he's got the first down. Both receivers were double covered.
Nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Running back goes in motion. To throw, it's Ward.
And look at the hole again. Ward's going to take off again to the left. He's going to have the first down and a couple more.
He's run out of bounds.
Knights are covering good downfield.
Pick up and moving the sticks for a first down.
Cam Ward's picking up the coverage nicely
They're on first down, and how about the
and taking off to move the sticks.
He's outside. He's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing
Looking to the outside, complete.
Quick decision.
And he picks up 9.
They'll get another first down.
Isaiah Horton, first catch of the day for him.
And I love working the slot receivers, and you see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a
There's the 2-minute warning in the first half. Second-ranked Miami leading 14th-ranked UCF 21-0.
Operating in the red
You got to
zone.
go. All right, Godspeed. Have a good night, man. Thank you for joining. I'll see you tomorrow.
He's looking to throw.
Ward's got time. He's going to take off out of the pocket again, and that time he didn't go anywhere.
Quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Cam Ward's 46 touchdown passes this year. That leads the nation. Right now he's facing a 3rd and 4 at the UCF 16-yard line.
They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Looking out of the backfield. Again, a hole. Ward's going to try and hit it to the outside. He's got the first down. Ooh, hit hard at the 8. Tried to slide.
When he has to pick up a
Didn't
first
hit it
down.
quickly enough.
These quarterbacks,
He's taken off 3-4 times successfully on this drive.
make plays. Defensively, you just got to keep coming. You can't get tired. You can't get
Quick hitter to the outside. Trader. Touchdown, Canes.
Touchdown, Miami.
nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have
Western Michigan beat Bowling Green 27-13 earlier today. Toledo over Central Michigan 24-17. Josh Issa Trader, the freshman, with the touchdown catch from Cam Ward. Quick hitter to the outside. And the Canes strike again. It's 27-3. Cam Ward 5 of 8 on the day so far. On a rainy afternoon, he's got 94 yards. And the kick is good. 28-3 Miami. 1:20 to go here in the first half. 7 plays, 73 yards. 2 minutes and 3 seconds.
For the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
They kick 4 yards deep into the end zone, and they take a knee, and they will not take it out.
They'll bring it out to the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like
Oh, picked up the blitz nicely, but he got around him and made the hit. Hey, Benny. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well tonight.
Quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy.
We're in the second game of the night.
One-on-one to go and make me a play. Maybe even one-on-two.
Ah, couldn't get the pick.
Catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
How you doing tonight?
Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. The give.
Keep it on the ground, and he goes nowhere.
Behind the line of
That'll bring up 4th and 13 at the 22.
Sometimes when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running
35 seconds to go in the first half.
linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like,
They get the kickoff. Restrepo, he's going to try and return it.
faster by the
Heads to the left, cuts stuck to the middle, runs into a pile of tacklers at midfield. 27 seconds to go. Hurricanes have all 3 timeouts.
Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal.
Well, they got a good guy. I think it's to their advantage. Looking deep. Touchdown, Xavier Restrepo and the Hurricanes to close out the first half.
These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not.
I don't know about that trade, Benny. I was looking at it just before I went live. And I thought of you too, because I know you like. Yeah, I know you like him. I was thinking of you when I was reading it. Paredes is good, but he's hitting better. He's got some pop.
Not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
But I don't know if he's.
Kickoff really important for the defense to shut them down here.
I don't know. I don't know if he's as good defensively.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt.
He's got a better batting average, but
UCF has it once again. What do you think
I don't know.
about that?
I thought it was kind of a wash of a deal until I saw that the Cubs added 2 prospects in there as well.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying.
So yeah, I think the Rays got the better of the deal for sure. But everybody down here is pissed off. You know, the Rays owners, these new people took over a couple of years ago, and they said we're committed to winning, and then they're dismantling the team just a couple of years later. Fans down here are. That's how I found out about it. A bunch of my friends had posted about it, and they were not happy with all the deals that the Rays have made. That'll be the end of the first half. Second-ranked Miami leading 14th-ranked UCF big, 35-3. Ruben Bain with the sack there to bring an end to the first half.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
With the score, Miami 35.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there in Orlando. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys just down the road from our EA Sports Studios at the Bounce House.
This halftime report was brought to you by SeatGeek. Use the link in the description below and then use your exclusive code ScottStevens10. You'll save $10 on your first purchase if you hit the $250 mark. Doesn't matter if you're going to an upcoming NFL game, a college game, baseball, basketball, football, hockey, soccer, concerts, wrestling, wherever you're going, make SeatGeek your official ticket outlet. Use the link in the description below to get to the SeatGeek site. Hey, Lolo. I am indeed. I am indeed. I'm going to Tampa. I got my tickets. Going to see the Hurricanes play USF September 17th or something like that. I already got my tickets. I'm on the 40-yard line, 15 rows from the field. I think it's like the fourth game of the season, I think.
Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this?
Yeah, but you know, Benny, if he's gonna hit better though.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing left.
I mean, I don't really consider. Oh, look at that move, nice. I don't really consider Paredes a home run hitter. You know, he's got some pop in his bat, yes, but I don't consider him. I don't consider that as his go-to feature. You know what I mean?
Stay patient. You don't have to worry.
He's got good contact. And at Wrigley Field, if you got some good guys with, if you have some guys with good contact, you surround them with guys who have that pop. That could be a successful formula.
Against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season, but this offense just
It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. That's for sure.
surprise. But now, what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get
I do too, Lolo. I do too.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to
I
go
live
on this one.
an hour northwest of Tampa.
Hand off from the shotgun.
The Hurricanes don't come up here very often.
Defense stands
As soon as they announced it, I got a.
the Knights send out the punt unit.
I know a guy that works at the USF ticket office. I was trying to buy tickets before they were even on sale. I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss that
Bringing it back, it's Restrepo.
because the Canes have a good shot this year with Cam Ward,
Finally stopped him, but he found
Damian Martinez.
that return and
Taking a look at the top interception leaders in the Dynasty this year, Deontay Hill for the Hurricanes has 5. He is tied for the league, the nation's lead. I'm sorry.
off things up, David. The offense has really been moving the
Yeah, I hope we blow them out too, Lolo. That would be nice.
They've done exactly what they've
That would be very nice. Always good to see your team win by a blowout. Jacoby George down the right side. Uh-oh.
Practice this week.
Ward underthrew that one a little bit. You don't see that very often.
Everybody right now on the same page.
You see it in football all the time, right? I get a matchup on the outside. You want to try to play man coverage.
They had a little trouble, Benny. Why? What happened?
Make a play. A lot of times the wide receiver wins. Not this time.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Quarterback flips
Oh, you live in Tampa, Lolo? Or from Hard Rock Stadium? Martinez cuts it to the outside. He's got a lot of green. He may take it all the way. And he does. Touchdown, Canes. The pummeling has started. It's already been going. It's continuing.
Guys like this, just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football.
Yeah,
with his hands.
I wanted to get tickets.
To do the rest and get into the
I don't want to miss that game. I don't. You know, I used to go down to Miami 4 or 5 times a year. And you know, now that I'm older and have responsibilities, I can't make it down there as often as I used to when I was younger. So I definitely do not want to miss when they come here to Tampa. 2 plays, 61 yards on the drive there. 26 seconds is all it took for Martinez to hit pay dirt once again. 12th ranked Ole Miss leading UTSA 24-0 in the third quarter. Oh, Broward Hard Rock. Okay, I got you, Lolo. Yeah, I used to go down to Miami 3-4 times a year. Loved the Orange Bowl. Used to go to the Orange Bowl all the time. But I just can't make it down there as often anymore. I haven't got down there in the last couple of years.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the
So
defense is
definitely
playing this game,
not going to miss out on the opportunity
talked about
when they come to Tampa. Yeah, Lolo, that's right. That's right. Life happens. Big pressure. Got him inside the 10. They're going to mark it at the 12. And the Canes defense has really come alive here in the second half.
Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Oh, that's interesting, Benny. That's very interesting.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his vote.
Wow, you know, Lolo, that is a very, very... That is a tough question to answer.
They bring him down and he's going to lose
You know,
on that one.
I mean, every year you think they're back. What did we start 10-0 3 years ago, 4 years ago, only to lose the rest of the games? I want to say we have third quarter. I'm not gonna. I wasn't gonna return that. I want to say with the 12-team playoff, we're going to the playoffs.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to get
I mean, we did outstanding
productive play on
in the transfer portal, and
back to pass. It's Ward. Fires to the wideout.
nice pass to Jacoby George there. With Cam Ward and Damian Martinez, and they've recruited well. They're still recruiting well. I mean, even we just got a guy last week and another guy 2 weeks ago. They're still recruiting well. I think we have a shot. Now, I don't know if we have what it takes to win the national championship because, man, coach really let me down last year. You know, with that not taking a knee. I mean, I lost all confidence in him making good game time decisions. Nice catch, Trader. Touchdown, Miami, but there's a flag. Defense will decline it. Touchdown, Miami.
They'll decline the penalty, and the touchdown will count.
That's very interesting, Benny, especially since we were just talking about it.
Lining up for the PAT.
You know, Lolo, I lost all confidence in Mario Cristobal last year. I was a big supporter. I was behind him 100%, and I was excited to bring him here. But that was a major fuck up in that Georgia Tech game. That was huge. I mean, that was a video game mistake. You know, and I lost a lot of confidence in him. So he needs to prove something to me. I don't even know. I don't even know what he can do to make me have any confidence in him, because that was terrible. And that was not the only bad call that he's done. You know, I can't put the whole season on that one call in that one game, because Mario Cristobal made a lot of questionable decisions last year. A lot. None as glaring as the one in the Georgia Tech game. But he made a lot of bad decisions. That was just the worst of all of them. So I lost a lot of confidence in him. I think we have the players to get to the 12-team playoff for sure.
Do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy
get him. He held on. Austin's hurt again. God, we can only hope so, Lolo. we can only hope so. You know, I need to see something from him that he can make good game time decisions that, you know, work out. But we did very well. And, you know, that was the main complaint about him in Oregon, was that he recruited very well, but he couldn't win the big game. And right now he's recruiting very well here, so we're going to have a shot, hopefully, to see what he can do in the playoff. I don't know if we have a national championship squad, but I think we absolutely can get to a 12-team playoff. I think we can be one of the top 12 teams in the country. And that gives me reason to have hope for the season. Now, if he coaches with fundamental 101, you know, we'll be all right. Now Barrow's hurt. Wow. We're getting some important guys hurt here at the end of this game. Alston and Barrow, I got to take them out. Hold on. Where's my... Yep. I gotta get these guys out. I do not want them hurt. Oh, Barrow's already out. Okay. Alston's still there. We got a big lead, so it doesn't matter.
At least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
The Knights line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy.
Late in the third quarter here, second-ranked Miami leading 49-3. And that one's going to hit the end zone.
Had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback.
Wow. That's very interesting, Benny. Very interesting. Yeah, especially since we just talked about it the other night. Yeah. Uh-oh. against the clock here. Play action for Ward. He's got Jacoby.
He'll take the deep shot.
Open across the middle. He's got a step. Nice play by the defender to knock that one away.
They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position.
You know, there's supposed to be, Lolo,
Down the field, not letting the receiver
there's supposed to be auto subs,
go up over top.
but
The only thing that could have been better is that they
I've had to take injured guys out a couple different times,
great coverage.
so I'm not really sure what the setting is. There's one over the middle.
This time. At the 45 on his
That's Horton. Headed down the sideline, and he may hit pay dirt again, and he does. Another touchdown for the Hurricanes.
down has ensued.
I'm going to have to look off camera again to see what the auto sub setting is. I'll just look when I'm done here.
in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch.
Because they take guys out and then they put them back in. It's
Because of that ability after the
it's
catch.
very, very inconsistent.
In this game, you've got to tackle
Thank you, Lolo.
interception.
It's
Get him down.
it's very inconsistent on the auto subs, especially with the injuries. I took a guy out the other night and they put him right back in the game, and he got hurt. Luckily, not long term, but. And then they leave a guy in. I think it's the wear and tear system. You know, they're trying to get you to pay attention to the wear and tear, which I'm okay with. I'm all right with that. But if you're going to, kick is good. If you're gonna, do that, and I take the time to take a guy out, leave him out. I understand they're trying to push the wear and tear system, and that's fine. That's kind of a cool feature. But if I take a guy out, don't put him back in.
He can put up even bigger numbers, and heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American.
You know, that's a good question, Lolo. I don't know.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about
Since the wear and tear system is in place, I would hope that it does.
They gotta be more physical, David. I think up
Since
front,
everything
they're
is
better
by the play now, or if you sit them down, yeah, I would. I can't say for sure, but it would make sense. I mean, look at Alston. I took him out,
Then run play action. It opens up.
and his risk of injury is high, but I took him out, so he shouldn't be playing.
way to start this drive? Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15.
They may just be giving a
Back to
report.
throw, it's Jefferson. Finds the tight end.
But the wear and tear is by the play,
For a short game, but they still have some work to
so
do.
the guys can get injured more and more each play. So I would hope that they could also get rested more and more by each play. That would make sense, and a timeout would help. I would hope. He went nowhere. Nice tackle in the backfield there, and there's Alston hurt again.
Do this. They can catch the football
I just replaced him.
and chew up
Why
some
is he playing? See, that's annoying. There's a lot of shit that's not right with this game.
The Knights will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Coming to the end of the third quarter, that should be the final play. Maybe. Nope, they're going to down it with 2 seconds left. Second-ranked Canes with a huge lead over the 14th-ranked Knights, 56-3.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Cam Ward, Damian Martinez,
From the shotgun,
first team still in there. That went nowhere.
knocking him down.
That brings us to the end of the third quarter. All Miami.
We reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see.
Fourth
how
quarter
this
action today brought to you by SportsMemorabilia.com. Use the link in the descriptions below to get to SportsMemorabilia.com. They have daily specials on their website to save you a little bit of coin. Lots and lots of game-worn stuff. Everything comes with a certificate of authenticity. Use the link in the description below to get to SportsMemorabilia.com for all of your sports memorabilia wants and needs. They got a lot of cool stuff on that website.
And now they've got it at the 28.
I like this guy as a running back because he can
See, they're telling me he's hurt again. He's going to return. I'm going to substitute him again, and let's see if he comes back in.
Let's see what call they have on third.
I still can't figure out the RPO, Benny. I get like 1 out of 10.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for
That was an
the
RPO.
pick of the game.
I made the pass that time,
Down.
but it was incomplete. Nice play by the defender, and the Canes are facing a 4th and 6.
the screen, but it did not fool the defense. Great job setting up fourth.
Oh, I was lining him up.
Risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch.
4:24 left here in Orlando. All Miami, 56-3.
Ready to go to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the
He's got pressure again. Finds a man open across the middle. Oh, makes a couple of moves. And he's out near the 40. Second catch for Harvey. He's got 40 yards on the day.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust
Hey,
me,
Oddfellow.
this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of.
I really haven't got going tonight on tonight's stream with the offense.
Just a little bit of momentum.
I don't know if it's the AI getting used to the play or what, or if I just played a couple of better teams tonight. I'm not really sure. See, there's Alston. See, his risk of injury is severe now. Now let's see, because I took him out. His risk of injury is severe. What am I doing here? I don't want him playing. There he is. Oh, goddamn it. All right, he's out right now. Okay. I don't want to lose him.
And you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
So now that we've seen him out, I don't want to see him on the field. Yeah, the offense has been doing really well up to this point of the season, but tonight, I don't remember what the score of the first game was, but it wasn't a blowout. I mean, this is a blowout, but it wasn't 80 points. That was a big tackle in the backfield there. 2nd and 12, under 4 minutes to go. UCF just looking to save a little face here. See, there's Alston. He's back on the field. I just replaced him. I was going for the pick there. One of the things I do like about this game is over the course of the game, the uniforms get dirty and muddy. I like that, especially when it's raining. That's a nice touch of realism. I played a game the other night. The quarterback got sacked and he came up all muddy like this guy here in the rain. Knights are going to try another field goal. They already have one.
Late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch.
Little pressure there, but the kick is up and good. And they cut the lead. They cut the deficit. Yeah, Lolo, I really like that. And they have grass stains on their jerseys and grass stains, dirt. The uniforms get dirty over the course of the game. I like that. 6 plays covering 44 yards there for the Knights. 1 minute, 12 seconds off the clock. 3:15 to go. They trail the second-ranked Hurricanes 56-6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Nice. Oh, he got the lane. Couldn't get around that last guy. Kane's going to try and run out the clock here. Starters are still in the game. Cam Ward, Damian Martinez. Restrepo to the left. Martinez on the give. And he gets 6. 130 yards on the day for Martinez.
But if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately...
Martinez again has the first down. The clock continues to run. He's up to 137 and 4 touchdowns on the afternoon. Kane's just working on the clock here. Martinez again. Picks up 3. So the Miami Hurricanes are going to move to a perfect 10-0 on the season. Right now they're looking at a first-round bye in the college football playoff. Before this game, they were looking at the winner of a matchup between Alabama and Kentucky. We'll have to get an update on that. after this game. That'll be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation.
Lolo, I'm hoping he's going to be like he is in this game, because he's a fucking beast in this game. I'm hoping.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be.
I mean, I understand it's a video game, but if Cam Ward has the type of gun that they're showing him to have here, and the accuracy, and Martinez the speed and the power, man, we could be looking at an undefeated season. Defense still not top of the line, but good enough. Good enough to undefeated season. I would not say is out of the question at this point. Yeah, I don't really know too much about him myself. I know that he was highly sought after, and it was considered a major. Look at the mud all over the players. Nice. It was considered a major coup that we got him. So he's got good attribute numbers in the game. So does Cam Ward. Cam Ward has a major cannon of an arm here in the game. I don't know if that's what he's going to bring to the field, but man, I have a lot of hope this year. I have hope every year. Martinez again. Oh, hard tackle at the 5. He shouldn't even be on the field to take that hit. 1 minute to play. We'll kick the field goal here. Fucking shanked it again. God damn it.
This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. It's not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
What do you mean by that, odd fellow? What do you mean about Notre Dame?
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This has been an old-fashioned
Lolo, from what I've heard, he's very good. From what I've heard, he has great accuracy, cannon of an arm, but on short passes, good accuracy as well, as long as we can protect him. You know, from what I hear, I have not seen him play a lot, but again, same thing with him. That was supposed to be a major coup when we got him. Get it? Knocked away. Oh, okay, Oddfellow. I got you. I didn't really know what you meant. Tomorrow night's live stream, 6 o'clock kickoff. We got the final 2 games of the regular season. The Canes have a home game against Coastal Carolina. Couldn't get that one. And a road game to close out the season at Minnesota State. Going up north to take on the Screaming Eagles in the regular season finale. So tomorrow got 2 very fun games tomorrow on tomorrow night's stream. Home against Coastal Carolina and then at the Minnesota State Screaming Eagles. And then the playoffs get underway on Tuesday. We're going to watch all of the playoff games that the Hurricanes are not involved in. There's A.J. Allen on the carry. Every playoff game that the... Oh, no, that was Martinez on the carry. I'm sorry. We're going to watch every playoff game in broadcast mode that the Hurricanes are not involved in. So that'll be fun. It'll be kind of like scouting. I don't know why is Martinez still in the game. Sometimes they replace with the second squad and sometimes they don't. I don't know what dictates what. That'll do it. We're not going to run another play. Number 2, Miami blast UCF in Orlando. 56-6. That's my first scoreless quarter of the season. That's all right, though. It doesn't matter.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.
Damian Martinez, 15 carries, 188 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day.
So easy, great execution. just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that.
The Canes are now 10-0, trying to finish off a perfect season tomorrow night.
Was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
It was, Jesse. 21 points in the first quarter, 21 more in the third. Canes all over the Knights, 56-6. To go to 10-0 on the year. Take a look at the total offense. Canes put up 547. UCF only 115. Take a look at our statistics. Cam Ward, 10 of 16, 329 yards, 5 touchdowns. On the ground, Damian Martinez, 15 carries, 188, 3 touchdowns. Broke 2 tackles, 3 carries of 20 yards plus. Cam Ward, 5 carries for 19 yards. And Mark Fletcher, 2 carries for 11 yards. In the air, Josh Issa-Trader, 3 catches, 62 yards, 2 touchdowns. Damian Martinez, 2 catches, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. That was a 61-yard strike. Isaiah Horton, 2 catches, 89 yards, 1 for an 80-yard touchdown. Jacoby George, only 1 catch on the day, good for 20 yards. Same with Xavier Restrepo, only 1 catch, but it was for 49 yards. And Cam McCormick, the senior tight end, 1 catch for 21 yards. Indeed, Oddfellow. What made me switch to conferences, Lolo, is because I don't like the conferences the way they are. You're doing a Dynasty with Colorado? Yeah, that's cool, Oddfellow. I don't like I always wanted an SEC. I'll show you the standings here so you can get the full scope of what I did. I created a true SEC conference, Southeast Conference, with the SEC South Division being all Florida schools and the North Division being Georgia and Alabama schools. So we have Alabama, Georgia, and the weaker teams in those 2 states, and in the South we got Florida State, Florida, Miami, and the weaker schools as well. Because that's the true Southeast Conference. It's the Southeastern United States. All right, we got some commitments this week. 3-star cornerback Martell LeBeau out of Fort Lauderdale is a Miami Hurricane, and he's the only commitment for this week. A couple others moved us up to first. Well, a bunch of others moved us up to first, it looks like. All right, we'll take a look at that as well. I'll give you the full scope of the standings here, the conference standings, in just a second to show you what I did. Elijah Alston played hurt most of the game. He's your National Defensive Player of the Week. No sacks, 6 tackles, 8 for loss. He wasn't the SEC Defensive Player of the Week, but somehow he's the National Defensive Player of the Week. That's interesting. Damian Martinez is the SEC Offensive Player of the Week. 15 carries, 188, and 3 touchdowns. And those numbers are good enough to get him the National Offensive Player of the Week as well. All right. So, tomorrow, 4-7, Coastal Carolina comes in. How did we drop a spot? How the hell did we drop a spot? We're number 3 now. 10-0, 9-0. Let's look at this. Florida State. Look at Florida State. They lost in overtime to Florida International, 33-30. So the Seminoles fall to number 13. What is the Michigan is number 1 at 8-2. How are they number 1 at 8-2? Ohio State's number 2, 10-0. Miami's number 3, 10-0. Kentucky's number 4, 10-1. We fall from number 2 to number 3. All right, Ohio State, they're still 10-0. All right, I get that. But Michigan, come on, they're 8-2. They got 2 losses. Bullshit. All right, let's look at the recruiting here. Let me get my recruiting done here. Yeah, that's an upset, Lolo, for sure. All right, I have 270 hours of. All right, we lost some recruits this week. This guy went to North Carolina, so get him off my list. Yeah, get him off the list. You don't deserve to be on the Hurricanes list. This guy committed. That's it. Okay. So let's see. Where are we at here? This guy. Can we bring him in for a visit now? Now I can't bring him in for a visit as well. Visits will become available once the recruit has narrowed down to his top 5 schools. Well, looks like he's hit the top 5 to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dotted line locked out. Thanks, EA. He's a gem too, so 4-star gem, quarterback, scrambler. I'd really like to bring him in. We have the lead over the other schools, but that's stupid. Thanks, EA. This guy's maxed out. He's coming for a visit. This guy's maxed out. He's visiting. This guy does not have a visit scheduled. He's not maxed out, so let's see what we can do with him. 3 stars. He's a 3-star guy. Let's see. He's got 10 more. I can't do anything with him. Why can't I bring him in? I have 1 more home game. Why is schedule the visit like? See? He's narrowed down his top 5. His top 5. I don't understand. Alright, let's look at this guy here. I can't schedule him a visit. He's only at his top 8. But at least that's makes sense there. I can't do anything else with him. Alright. Let's see this guy here. He's maxed out. Can't visit. I've been through the 5-star and 4-star guys. We're down to the 3-star guys now. Alright, this guy's maxed out. Can't schedule a visit. This guy's maxed. He can't schedule. He's maxed. He can't schedule. He is not maxed. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's send the house after this guy. And he's got 5 left. That's it for him. Alright. We got 220 hours left. Do we have anybody else that needs to be scouted? Oh, this guy locked me out. Bastard. Alright. So, let's bring 5 more guys onto the board. You can pick who you want to recruit, Lolo. I don't know if you can pick which high school you want to scout from, though. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, because it doesn't... Yeah, I don't think you can pick which high school. I guess you could go down and if you really wanted to go through, what I do is I go through the ranking, and I'm down in like the 600s now. But I go by everybody who's interested. Now, see, this guy's new. Oh yeah, he's interested, but I scouted him, and he's a bust. So if you want to look at their hometown, I guess you could scout just those guys if you wanted to. I don't have that type of desire to dig that deep, though. But you could. But yeah, I can pick the recruits. See, these guys here, the green stars are interested, but you can see over his name on the right-hand side, it has a red X through the diamond, which means he's a bust. I already scouted him. So, I believe I'm in like the 600s now for people that are interested in. Yeah, I don't have that type of desire, but you could. You could if you wanted to. This guy, see, I scouted this guy. I'm into the 3-star guys now. I only go after people who are interested, because if they're not interested, they're too hard to sign. You waste a lot of hours, and it's just not worth it. This guy's interested. I haven't scouted him yet, so we'll add him to the board. We'll add 5 guys to the board. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can get guys who are not interested, but it just takes a lot longer to do. It's so much easier when the guys are interested. So I don't go after guys anymore that aren't interested. All right, here's a kicker. Let's give him a scout. And I always scout first. Because if they're a bust, I don't want to waste any hours on them. And I certainly don't want to offer them a scholarship, because then you're locked in. I don't see any place to rescind a scholarship offer. But he's as advertised, this guy, so we'll give him an offer. And we'll send the house. And he's good. All right. Let's check this guy out. All right. He's as advertised, so we'll offer him a scholarship. And we'll send the house after him. And he's got 15 left, and we'll send him a DM. What's up, brother? You liking Facebook? social media. Okay, good. Um, which one are you talking about, Lolo? Put points into recruiting. Oh, this what I was just doing. I was just scouting, putting points on. When I put points on, the only thing you can really put points on is your coach. If you have to upgrade your coach, unless I'm just not remembering something. See, you have a certain amount of hours. See at the top right-hand corner, it says I have 25 hours of recruiting left out of a maximum of 800. And then if you look a little bit down on the right side under their name, each player has a maximum amount of time that you can recruit them. Oh, yeah, coach's skill. Yeah, I upgrade the coach's skill. I don't think I have anything to upgrade this week, though. I'll check it in a second. Let me finish this dude here. Let me scout this guy. And see, he's a bust, so I don't waste any more hours on him. Get him off my list. I don't want to offer him a scholarship. I have 5 hours left. I'll just let that carry over. So this guy we want to put up here. And in the recruiting logic, it says that the recruits pay attention to where they are on your list. I don't know how much, but so I always just take them off of the bottom. I haven't scouted these guys yet, so I'll leave them there. That's how I separate them for me. But yeah, so I don't have any coins, so I can't upgrade my coach yet. But here, coaching abilities is where I would do that. And here's I'm a recruiter is his strong point, and this is where is this what you're talking about here? This is where you put your points and stuff, but I don't have any points to upgrade it. And this does absolutely, I don't know about the other ones, the other abilities, but as a recruiter, it absolutely, by upgrading these, makes a huge difference in the recruiting. Okay, good, Lolo, yeah. Yeah, it makes a big difference in a lot of the quarterbacks. It doesn't take as many hours to scout the players with it. So I'm upgrading him every opportunity that I can. All right, we'll take a look at the Canes schedule. This is what we've done. We beat Florida 78-0. They're 5-5. We beat Florida Atlantic 89-0. They are 2-9. We beat Florida A&M 90-0. They're 7-4. We beat USF 69-7. They're 4-7. We beat North Florida 116-3. They're 1-9. We beat Bethune-Cookman 91-10. They're 9-2. They're ranked 7th in the nation right now. We beat Florida State 75-3. They're 8-2. We beat Marshall 84-7. They're 2-8. We beat Florida International tonight 57-0. They fall to 3-8. And we beat UCF tonight 56-6. They fell out of the top 25. Knights are 7-4. Tomorrow night we got Coastal Carolina at home. They are 4-7, and then we wrap up the regular season up in Minneapolis against the Minnesota State Screaming Eagles. They are 2-10. Yeah, that was a fun game, Lolo. I beat the snot out of them. That's the first time I ever scored over 100 points in a game. That was ugly. That really was ugly. All right, there's a look at your top 25 that we just looked at. Here's your SEC division. I have 18 teams in the division, 9 North, 9 South. There's your North: Georgia, Georgia Tech, Alabama, Auburn, Jacksonville State, Kennesaw State, Georgia Southern, UAB, and South Alabama. Those are all schools from Georgia and Alabama. The SEC South is all schools from Florida: Bethune-Cookman, Florida A&M, Florida State, Miami, UCF, Florida, Florida International, USF, and Florida Atlantic. Right now we're looking at a possible SEC championship game of the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Miami Hurricanes. We'll have to see how that goes tomorrow night. So I created an SEC of just the Southeast of the United States, which is what I wanted to do. Take a look at your Heisman favorites. Canes have 4 of the top 5. Award watch list, I don't really pay attention to that. It changes weekly. I don't really care. Bowl projections. Hurricanes were slotted for a Sugar Bowl game last week, and they still are looking at a Sugar Bowl appearance. And if the playoffs were to start today, the Miami Hurricanes would have a number 2 seeding and a bye week. They would play in the Sugar Bowl, and this week it would be they would take on the winner of an Alabama-USC matchup. So that's what we're going to do. When the playoffs start, we're going to watch every single game in the playoffs. We're going to simulate them, but we're going to watch them on broadcast mode like we're watching them on TV. And we're going to play, obviously, all the Hurricanes games, but we're going to watch all of the rest of the playoff games to kind of give us kind of that playoff atmosphere. Yeah, you can create your own conference and everything. I have a bunch of other schools ready. I'll show you in a second. I'm going to make the SEC all Florida schools all the way around. I have a bunch of team builder schools that I downloaded. Let me just set my depth chart here. I'll show you those in a second. I've already downloaded them. Set my depth chart for the next game. Those are going to be fun games tomorrow. Coastal Carolina and Minnesota State Screaming Eagles. That's going to be fun. All right, so that's that. I'll show you. Everything is saved. Canes are number 3. I'll show you the teams that I have. Let's see, how do we do it? I'll come in here to start. We'll start another Dynasty.
Welcome to Dynasty mode. I'm Reese Davis, and it's time to select.
You have to do the cloud if you want to have team builder teams.
Now it's time to customize your Dynasty experience. Choose your settings, import your team builder created teams, and customize your conferences.
See, these are the teams that I have from Team Builder. We got Lakeland State, which I think is fictional. I've never heard of them. But University of Tampa, which is real. University of Orlando, that's fictional. Orlando State, fictional. Florida Gulf Coast Eagles, that's real. Florida Tech is fictional. Florida Community College Pythons, that's fictional. West Florida, that's fictional. North Florida Ospreys, they're real. Florida A&M, they're real. Bethune-Cookman, they're real. And Minnesota State. So what I'm going to do is eventually I'm going to get all these other schools in there. And I would like to create an all Florida SEC. I don't have enough Florida teams to do that, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I do. To make an all Florida SEC. They're going to do a lot of updates throughout the season, Lolo, and a lot of the stuff is because a lot of the guys opted into the game late. So it's true not just for Miami, it's true for a lot of schools. They're going to do several updates because there were guys still opting into the game right up until last week, as far as I saw. So there's plus you're still getting guys transferring in. So they're going to do several updates throughout the season to try and get the rosters as close to being updated as possible. That's what they say. Now, what they do, that's a whole other ball game. But yeah, this is what I'm going to try and add these teams. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 or 2 of these teams every season until eventually we have a full SEC of just Florida teams. I think that is going to be really fucking cool to do. Just for the hell of it, I think that'll be pretty badass. And by that point, there may be a couple of more Florida teams made by people in the community on the Team Builder. Tomorrow night is the final 2 games of the regular season, so the playoffs will get underway on Tuesday night. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going we're gonna watch all the other games in broadcast mode and see how they turn out. And we're obviously going to play the Miami games, but we're going to watch all of those playoff games to kind of give us a complete feel of the playoffs. And so that, yeah, the playoffs should start Tuesday night. I play 2 games a night. Now, the playoffs could take several days. My streams tend to be like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I play 2 games every night. So I don't know if broadcasting the games will take that long as well. Maybe I'll be able to broadcast 3 playoff games during a stream rather than just 2. I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. I haven't hit the playoffs in any of my dynasties yet, so that's cool. That's cool, man. I look forward to seeing you. All right, let me remind you that tonight's action has been brought to you by Fanatics, SportsMemorabilia.com, and SeatGeek. Use the links in the descriptions below to get to those websites to take advantage of everything they have going on their websites. And don't forget the exclusive code ScottStevens10 on the SeatGeek website to save you $10 on your first purchase if you hit that $250 mark. I want to thank all my viewers from the USA, India, United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia. Thank you very much to all of you. If you saw anything you liked tonight, make sure you drop a like down below. Don't forget to do that, whether you're on your way in or on your way out. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Touchdown, slam that sub button. And then once you take care of that, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to it to turn on all of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. I have fresh content every single day on the channel, and I go live 5 nights a week with Miami Hurricanes Dynasty, and we're trying to get them to a national championship here. Tomorrow night we finish out the regular season. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you, Lolo. Welcome to the stream. Hope to see you back again. Same to you, Oddfellow. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Thank you, Derek. He was here for a while. Thank you, Benny. He was here. Thank you, Godspeed. He had to leave early tonight. Usually he stays till the end. Thank you, Z. He stopped in for a bit. Thank you, Bonnie. She stopped in for a while as well. Thank you, everyone else who stopped in along the way. I do appreciate every single one of you. Have yourself a fantastic evening. I will see you tomorrow night, 6 o'clock kickoff for the final 2 games of the regular season as the Canes continue their march toward the college football playoff. Have a great night. I'll see you then. Go Canes.